Hey, shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor and his due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Anointing this gospel, brother, from the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a response to the brothers in Chicago. They did a lesson titled "The 2/3 Gotta Go." It was Elder Apostle Carr, Elder Apostle Ramlab, Elder Uriah, Elder D-Mash, and it was Pops, the elder brother Kaparia, affectionately known as Pops, and I believe it was another brother there. Forgot the brother's name, but beloved brother out of Chicago. But basically what happened was that Jake was going into the epitome of the 2/3, our people, which is you Negro, Latino, and Native American, or how you were just a bunch of the base degenerates, man. And how the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is really fed up with the rebelliousness of our people, man. Because when you look at the fact, and we just being straightforward with it, when you look at the fact, 2/3 of our people, they're just total degenerates, man. Okay, they have no morals, they have no fucking respect, they have no care in the world. Yet all this judgment, all this hell is breaking loose, and yet only thing niggas can do is be infatuated with who they can scheme, who they can rip off, and who's gonna pay them, you know, or what type of folly they gonna get in this wicked ass society, man. So it's safe to say that the 2/3 of you Jakes gotta be destroyed, because you know the elder brother Uriah, he showed it, man, and he was showing like these different clips on how Moab, Ammon, Esau, Elam, even some Hamites or Cushites, showing how they train their child up to do things that's productive. But yet when you look at little Tyrone and little Kiki, you know, little Keisha, you know, little Aaliyah, all these little degenerates, these little niggas, first thing you see, you hear Sexy Red in the background. Okay, you hear some motherfucking King Von, Chief Keef, you know, all these degenerates of our people, and this is what they're pumping into the child's mind. Because see, between the ages of 1 and 5, children, they're very absorbent. Okay, children are like sponges, so what they see they replicate. It's like almost a parrot. So when they see certain things, they're gonna emulate it. So when you got Keisha twerking, listening to Sexy Red, listening to Glorilla, you know, with the fake eyelashes and the candy colored hair and the, you know, all the synthetic shit, what you think the kids are gonna learn how to do? They're gonna emulate that behavior, and before you know it, they're gonna partake in the folly, you know? And this is a constant repeated cycle, and this is why when you go to Hosea 4 and 6, this is why the scriptures say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected thy power, I will also reject thee. And roughly paraphrasing, Hosea 4 and 6, you know? And the Lord said he was going to forget the children. So when you look at the kids, these pooh-shiesty ass niggas, they running in stores, man. They're robbing people. You wake up in the morning, you got a motherfucking Kia backed into your goddamn garage. Motherfucking stole everything out your fucking garage. And it's just like, it's one thing out of another. So this is why we don't feel no type of way when Esau started to put these Jakes down, man. Because I've been noticing Esau ain't really been killing Jakes like that. And back in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute, you got these grimy ass migrants coming over here, which that's all set up. Okay, that's all a psyop, if you ask me in my humble opinion. But when you look at it, I'm just like, why Esau ain't blowing these niggas away? Like they're getting away with murder. You know, like they showed this nigga, he had like on some jogging pants and like a jogging outfit out there. I don't know if it was like it was somewhere in the Bay Area. And basically what the nigga did, he stole 49 iPhones and walked right out and hopped in the whip and drove off. You know, they got him on camera. Everybody saw him. And nobody did shit about it. Because I'm assuming that what they gonna do is probably arrest him and probably sue him with some shit. But a couple years ago, Esau would have put 15 rounds into that nigga's head. And that's the type of judgment that our Lord, Yahweh Shai, is gonna bring back to this earth. Because remember, the book of Luke 12:49 says that, behold, I come to send fire on the earth, but why would I be if it had already been kindled? So yeah, man, it's a shit show. All right. So anyway, shalom to you brothers and you few sisters out there that watch the videos, that tune in. Shalom, Yahweh Shemel Shabrakathum to you. Lawrence, will you be edified with this? But basically, man, we're in a time now that the Lord is getting ready to start fucking shit up, man. Okay, because, hey, one thing we found out, that a lot of the migrants coming across the border, a lot of those are military-age men. And, hey, they sit back and they watch how you niggas cut up over here. They watch you black women, you Hispanic women, you Native American women. They watch how slutted out you are, you know, and they see how you basically treat the men over here. And the Lord is going to put it on their spirit to bring judgment and hell upon you, man. Why? Because, hey, it's prophesied in the scriptures. Ezekiel 23 and 23. The Lord said that he should send a nation from far off, and they're going to have their way with you, and they're going to strip you of your fair jewels. And he's basically going to leave the judgment up to these other nations to have their way with you. So, hey, when they cut the power, the lights, you know, when the subsidies and the particular benefits, when those things drop, then y'all gonna realize that the Most High was never with you. Because one thing about Jake likes to play the system, you know? Jake plays the system like it was a video that came out. I believe this black bitch, she got like $11,000 and like some type of grant or some subsidies or subsidiaries or whatever. And what happened was she got the $11,000 and she spent $6,000 of it to take her kids on a fucking vacation. You know what I'm saying? Bought them new outfits every single day. Put them in Jordans or whatever the fuck she put them in. And she spent $6,000 when she's supposed to use the money to kind of better her situation. But what did Keisha do? Of course she didn't do it. But instead, you know, she wanted to live the so-called boss bitch lifestyle. Well, that boss bitch lifestyle was going to get your ass put in an untimely spirit world. You know? Because, hey, the Most High, he said it, man. He said that, hey, in Luke 19, Yahweh Shai looked over the city and he wept. And he said that only if they knew what belonged to their peace. You know, but now he said that their peace is hidden far from them. Now the enemy so encamp you in and build a trench around you. And they should basically lay you and your kids to the ground. And they're going to put you to death. Now Yahweh Shai was alluding to 70 AD. But we know that according to the scriptures, history repeats itself. Okay? Everything that is written before our time is written for our learning today. So everything is reincarnated back into the earth, man. Okay? People, kingdoms, particular gods or idols. All these things that we're witnessing with these empires and the deities they worship, all have been around since the beginning of time. They're just coming back under new guisemanships and new names, so to speak, if that make any sense, you know? So with that being said, let me see a couple of precepts here on the comment board. Psalms 139:21 from the brother Nerkaliah. It says, "Do I not hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? And I am grieved with them that rise up against thee." Right. We hate who Yahweh Shai hates. Because you got Israelites out there that say, well, how you guys gonna call yourselves men of the Lord and y'all hate people? Well, we just read it here in Psalms that the Lord, he hates as well. Okay, and why not hate the 2/3 of our people? They're not in the spirit of righteousness. They're not in the spirit of our Savior. Okay, they're not in the spirit of repenting. Okay, like I said, you turn on a computer, you see 5-year-old girls talking about some ski yeet. You know, why the fuck does a 5-year-old girl knows how to quote Sexy Red lyrics? And I admit it, when we were coming up, we listened to shit that we weren't supposed to listen to. You know, 7, 8 years old, listening to Crucial Conflict, Bone Thugs and Harmony, R. Kelly. We wasn't really supposed to be listening to shit like that, now that I think about it. Because those particular spirits, it shapes and molds your way of thinking. But the difference is the Lord, he has mercy on us, man. Okay? Remnant. But this day and age, the music is a little bit more ratchet. Okay? Shaking ass and twerking and teaching 5-year-old girls to suck rod. I mean, it's a little bit more graphic than R. Kelly shit. Even though R. Kelly shit is graphic and sexual, but it's talking about being intimate, which, you know, young people shouldn't be intimate at a 5, 6, 7-year-old age. I mean, I will admit that. But this Sexy Red bitch, she embraces kids to listen to her shit. Okay? Usually when you go buy a cassette tape or a CD back in the day, they will have parental advisory written at the bottom of the CD, meaning that this particular genre of music isn't for kids' benefits. Okay, but today, these artists like Glorilla, what's his other crazy bitch name? Ice Spice. That mushroom head hoe. Hey, man. They embrace kids to listen to that shit. Okay? Because, I mean, you got 5-6-year-old baby girls talking about they want to be like Ice Spice. Wait a minute. What the fuck does Ice Spice? What kind of role model was Ice Spice? Okay, she's a whore. She's a slut. You know? And then you got these little young niggas. They want to be King Von. They want to be young nudies. Okay? YMN Nellies, Mellies, whatever the hell that guy's name is. Pooh Shiesties. Niggas walking around with ski masks going on 110-degree weather with all black with a fucking purse on their hip. Still in Kias. It's just madness, man. And this is why we hasten the day for the Lord to come back and put hell on this goddamn place, man. All right? Because it's really annoying seeing that the wickedness of our people, and it's like they're getting away with it. But according to Habakkuk, what is it? The first chapter, 4th verse, it says, why did the Lord behold grievousness? And how long would he judge these people? Because these niggas are out of hand, man. All right? And it says here, I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. So the 2/3 of our people are enemies now. Okay, like John said, bring forth fruit, meet for repentance. He was talking about niggas when he said that. Okay, he wasn't talking about Edom. He was talking about Jake's, man. Because for the simple fact, Jake was the ones that was given the statutes and the commandments. All right, 2nd Esdras 5:8, it says, there should be confusion also in many places, and there should be often sent out again, and wild beasts should change their places, and minstrous women should bring forth monsters. That's right, minstrous women, these Keishas out here. Like, when Jake is overly emotional, the first thing they want to do is fucking fight you. I remember I was 17 years old, and I went to what they call the Bud Billiker Parade. That's out there in Chicago, and the brothers from Chicago are familiar with what I'm saying. But basically, the after party, it was like 12 of us in a crowd full of 100,000 niggas, man. And one guy got his shoe stepped on. It was my little homie from Milwaukee. This nigga got his shoe stepped on, and the crazy part about it is, the Jake that stepped on his shoes, he apologized. Because I believe he had like on some white Air Force Ones. You know, white Air Forces in Chicago, that shit is like next to Jordans. Because them niggas, you know, that's like a god out there. So he stepped on this guy's Air Force Ones, right? And dude apologized. So, you know, the homie, he pushed him. And then before you know it, the whole park went up in the goddamn riot. All because a nigga stepped on somebody's shoes, man. You know, the Jake even apologized about it, but the other guy, he wasn't hearing that shit. And you know why he reacted that way? Because he was raised by the fucking picklehead ass black woman. Okay, that's how you're able to tell when a man is raised by a fucking single mother. When he have no type of discretion, when he doesn't think things through, he doesn't take counsel, he doesn't cool off, but instead he got to get his lick back. That bullheaded shit. That's the product of a single black woman, man. Because growing up around your mothers, you've seen her embrace her emotional side. When she's mad at her boyfriend, she's screaming and crying all 4 o'clock in the morning, traumatizing you. You thinking that the man is just Satan because you see your dumbass mother in there crying over some guy that don't want her no more, probably because she was out committing adultery or being a hoe. And then he breaks up with us, and then she's crying and throwing shit around, and the house is dark. You ain't getting your fucking food or your nutrition, all because she's in a fucking rut. You know, and then those emotions seep into your spirit. And then as you get older, you don't even realize that basically you got the characteristics of a woman, man. Okay, they showed you that in Boys in the Hood. Cuba Gooding's father, he showed it. His name was Furious, and he basically told his son, he said that the reason why your homies act like that is because they have no guidance. And he said that you think I'm being hard on you, but he was like, you're going to see how they're going to turn out. And what happened? The chick across the street, her name was Brenda. And long story short, both our sons got put to death. One was a gang-banging, drug-dealing nigga, and the other one, he had an aspiration to play football, but he was a fucking mama's boy simp. You know, she loved him more than she loved Doughboy because they had different fathers, but the father was in neither one of their lives. Why? Because the Brenda bitch was out of order. And it's a repeated cycle of violence, man. You know? So, anyway, I got a couple more precepts. I got to go into this meeting. But this is the book of 2nd Esdras 9 and 14. And it says here, then he answered and said, I have set before and now do speak and will speak it also here thereafter, that there may be many more of them which perish than them that should be saved. Right? Because the 2/3 is a completely vast number compared to the 1/3. Okay, you got the 144,000 and you got the 1/3 remnant, which is the great multitude. But then 2/3 of our people, 66.6%, will be totally eviscerated on this side through those thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? But anyway, brothers, man, I got to cut it short. Jay got to go in here and act like he fucking like these people, but giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, you brothers and you few sisters out there were edified into the next lesson. Shalom.